going on YouTube? Stock Easy here, and today we're going to be shooting some street photography with the X100F. We're out in the streets of New York, and by way of Montreal, we got a special guest, Jeremy Pisa, in the house. You guys might know him from Samuel Street Life's video, and we also did that 3-hour live stream talking about film and digital. So today we're going to be talking about the process of getting the photo for the decisive moment. So come with us, we'll show you our hits, we'll show you a lot of our misses. Stay tuned. Let's go. Okay, so I wanted to give you guys a quick rundown of how I'm shooting today. I always shoot aperture priority when I do street photography, so I'm going to be running from f4 all the way to 8, and if I really want some shallow depth of field, I might hit 2, but for the most part, I keep it above that. I'm going to be shooting in Acros yellow with +2 in my shadows. My highlights are going to be flat, +3 in the sharpness, and everything I shoot today is probably going to be straight out of camera, just to show you guys what that curve does. It's how I shot when I first get this camera, and part of the reason why I like this camera is to keep it accessible, so I'm not going to tinker with too much. Let's keep shooting.
Hey guys, so yeah, I'm using the FujiFilm X100F. I'll be like in manual mode because that's what I'm using all the time. For New York, I think Acros will be like ideal. At f4 for the moment because it's pretty cloudy out there. So it gave me also like a 500 like millisecond, you know. So that's pretty sweet actually. So yeah, I think let's go shooting. So yeah, we just found this spot, you know, the wall like this. I really love it because it's not something like epic or anything, it's just normal, but there's something really intimate into the city, you know, the cityscape. So also like the contrast, like the very dark, the street, it's very nice. So I'm starting to incorporate more of the geometry, the contrast. So we'll see, let's try it. So yeah, you know, I was trying to frame the lines and also some people coming. So this one I really like because there's a guy like coming that way, and you can see on the shoulder there's also some lines. So it connects basically the subject to the place.
Okay, so obviously you see some steam behind me. I'm going to camp this spot for a minute and try to figure out how to isolate some subjects here. It's a little bit of an underpass. So basically what's going to happen is people come through this underpass, the light is hitting in a way. So if I go into the tunnel a little bit, I'm going to be shooting at silhouettes because it's going to mean that they're backlit. I'm going to try and work it and see what I get for a minute. Alright guys, so we just finished shooting for the day. We both found one spot each. It's a little bit cold out here and it's kind of quiet. It's Monday afternoon in New York City in the financial district, so there's not a lot of action. But we did camp these spots for a good portion of time. So we're gonna go back to the studio now. Okay guys, so obviously that is not how I intended to end the video. The plan was to come back to the studio and talk about our hits and our misses and blah, 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 but I really didn't feel like I got anything too comprehensive that I needed to break down. I wouldn't say the day was a wash, but it wasn't one of my favorite days of shooting, and this is completely realistic, you know what I mean? You can't expect to always go outside and get a great photo. Sometimes I can go months at a time and not get anything that I like, and I think my Instagram is proof of that. I rarely post, and it's because I really like something that I shoot. And you should strive to get to a place where, you know, you're trying to shoot something that's a little bit more meaningful, something that lasts. as Ralph Gibson would say, something that people can stare at longer than 5 minutes. Not saying that all my work is that, it's just a place that I am right now with my photography. So regardless, I'm gonna show you guys some photos that we shot that were, you know, some honorable mentions throughout the day. They were more pick and move. They weren't part of the whole camping setup, which it was towards the end of the day and it was a bit overcast. It's a little cold. So we weren't really doing our best work. I mean, at least that's how I feel about my photos. I can't really speak for Jeremy, but so his photos are the ones with the black background, mine are the ones with the white background, and we're just gonna stream them right now. And if you guys aren't following Jeremy Caesar on Instagram, you should really check him out. He's an incredible photographer with a beautiful following, and somehow he keeps popping up on YouTube channels without a YouTube channel himself. But I'm really looking forward to visiting him in Montreal and shooting some streets out there. But you know, let me know in the comment section down below where you guys are from, because I'm traveling around America a lot these days. Eventually I will be in Europe, but I'm working on a personal project, and if you're living in a certain town and you know, it could be a cool place to visit, some interesting characters, let me know. I would love to pop in, maybe we could go out and shoot. So again, thanks for watching, all the encouragement. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.